Hello, I'm off on my summer holidays and I was thinking, what does a lone coder take when they go on holiday? Well, first and foremost, of course, you need a laptop, and I have a Samsung Chronos 7 laptop. It's about 10 years old. Of course, it's preloaded with video editing software and Visual Studio and Notepad and the MSDN libraries and third-party libraries for graphics, sound, AI, and pretty much everything I think I'm going to need whilst I'm on my holiday, so that goes in. And of course, since I'm using a laptop, I'm going to need a mouse, because I don't like using the trackpads. And I'll have an abundance of technology, so I'll need a 4-gang socket extension. I'll probably want to do some gaming. I don't want to be out and about in town and on beaches all the time, so I will also take a DualShock 4 controller. Naturally, to accompany the code, you're going to need some square-ruled graphing paper and a mechanical pencil for plotting out dungeon designs and level designs and, well, whatever takes your fancy, so they go in. Of course, there'll be times when just coding might seem unsociable to the people I'm going on holiday with, so I'll also take some reading material. First up, you know I mostly do Windows programming, but it never hurts to read about the essential Linux commands you might need out in the field. So that goes in. A book that I've loved since my childhood is Advanced 3D Game Programming with DirectX 9. Of course, that technology is useless and redundant now, however, I like all of the algorithms, I like the code, and I like the approach that it takes. Excellent, that goes in. For the true lone coder, you need a novella that came with the game Exile for the BBC Micro. So that goes in. And finally, well, basic's not enough, so I'll probably want to learn about the 6502A assembly language with this Beyond Basic book. Of course, holidays can be expensive, and I don't want to take dollars or traveller's checks or euros with me. Instead, I'm going to opt for something more expensive than Bitcoin. It is a pristine copy of the DuckTales 2 NES cartridge, including an undamaged user manual. These may come in handy when bartering for things with the natives, you never know. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know I quite like a lot of screens, and I don't think the laptop screen on its own is going to be sufficient for my coding on holiday needs, so I'm going to take this 19-inch flat screen monitor as well. So there you have it. I think I've got everything I need for a very enjoyable holiday.
Have you packed any clothes?
Huh?
Have you packed any clothes?